didn't really watch it. I just read the caption. The caption was talking about how he's basically voicing he didn't change. And something did change in him. It's just when you get sucked back into that whirlpool of sin, but it's like, for example, when it's one demon, right, that can't get a hold of you, what comes after that? 10 more. You know what I'm saying? So it's even harder to get, like once you get delivered for something or you do change, it's not about that thing that happens when you first want to change. It's the consistency part. It's the hard part. The things that you have to work out. But yeah, I just wanted to get on and say that here too. And y'all was talking about 3. I truly love 3 because he was a great person towards me. It was short and sweet. You know how, like, he's in the middle of growing, I'm in the middle of growing. He's in the middle of reestablishing himself as a man or whatever. Me too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just in healthy spaces with everybody that was connected to me, is connected to me. One thing I could say, he never bash-talked me. I mean, he saw those messages and he thought that was me, but he cleared it up and said it wasn't, and But he never said anything about my kid. Not like that, but him and his mama was there for my son. Some things I never really experienced for real, messing with a man. So, that's a good kid. That's a good person. Marsh, we have growing pains. We went through a lot together. We've been through a lot together. Things are called boundaries, you know what I'm saying? So that's that family, boundaries, prayer, I'm not really into bashing anybody's name right now. Anybody that you think that I fell out with, I'm still in contact with because I love them and they love me, how me and got tough with Marsh on the camera, but didn't check with Marsh. But check Summer. Nah, because I can feel Marsh on my back. It's some things you couldn't see or feel because it's either clipped or the camera wasn't on it. But I seen Marsh about to defend herself or get out of body because someone is telling her get out of body, and I'm like, that's not what we came here for. Like, at the end of the day, Marsh didn't even get paid yet to even, get out of body for anybody, and I wouldn't even want her in that state of mind in the first place. So, if anything, I was making sure, because look, if Marsh get out of body, that trickles down to me get out of body. You know what I'm saying? She's my friend. I love her to death. So, that was that. We can see the love you give your son that can't be staged. Nah, I have real love. That's why, not like that, but as much as Blueface keeps saying all these things about me, I'm gonna be a bigger person. I'm gonna apologize. So, okay, this is for Blueface. I'm sorry for whenever time you felt betrayed or like I wasn't there for you while you was in jail. Even though we wasn't seeing eye to eye, even though you was messing with other people and I was messing with other people. Prison is prison, right? So it's like a line you don't go over or cross for real, and I feel like his heart really hurt with that. When I get mad, I say things like, you're better off either dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have my reasons of why I say those things because of what we go through and what we put each other through, it's still not okay to fight a wrong with another wrong. You know what I'm saying? So my apologies to Blue, because one thing about it, he just want to hear a sincere apology. That's really just because, you know, in his head, in reality too, he did a lot of sacrifices, even when people didn't believe in me. So he feel like, you know, there's some type of thing, like, he want me to be so humble enough to come on here and say sorry. So my apologies, for real, because I don't want that to hinder you from being in my son life when you could be a dope person. You know, y'all saying Blue don't need an apology, I get it, but I've been spending so much time with Christ. I've been fasting, I've been praying, and I'm really in a good space. And I just want to apologize to anybody that may have got offended by me, you know? And it's not worth it. You know, life is too short. So, you know, and I never been the female, even when he was doing wrong, I never been a female to abandon him in any situation. So, but that comes with growth. There's a lot of things that I had to do because I was growing. I was maturing. And I had to put my son and myself first. And that may come off a little selfish. That may come off cutthroat, disrespectful. But that's what I had to do. You know? I don't regret doing what I had to do for my son and me. I don't regret any of that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, I could have did it with more communication and more love on top of it, and more like as a grown woman. Because when I did used to do things, when things was uncomfortable, I flee the scene. No ifs, ands, or buts, no anything. But I've been locked up before. You know what I'm saying? But, what else? What else I wanted to say? I pray for Carlissa, you know. I pray for Kylie. I pray for, what's his name? Dre. Happy to see him home. I like how he's off the internet. I mean, he got his mind back. He got the right. I pray that God restore his family. Whatever, you know, we all contribute to this trauma, you know? So I feel like if all of us can take accountability and be there for one another, and it has nothing to do with social media and you know, pride or ego, we can make this rock out. But you know, I don't really care about anything. I just wanted to get up on here and address a lot of things. At the end of the day, I love my child's father. At the end of the day, I pray that he's safe and that, you know, I pray that he's safe and that he's making the best decisions for him, but for his family. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that he see that I'm saying this from a sincere heart, so he don't think I have a motive. And you know, one thing I did notice about switching from secular prophet to like just trying to go gospel and just go pick a side, not lukewarm. The side that you left and try to get rid of will keep sucking you back in. So I just ask that y'all, my prayer request is that y'all pray that I increase my love for God so I can keep going. I'm saying this from the most sincere, the most genuine way I can say that from. What else? I think I hit everything. I'm not crying. I'm very vulnerable. You know, I'm very transparent. I'm not crying. I'm actually like, happy that I got on here, got the courage to like speak up a little bit, because a lot of people is speaking up on my behalf, and I don't really appreciate it, because while I'm quiet and trying to get myself together, y'all over here painting a picture that's not even the painting. That's not even the picture, you know? So, you know, let God paint the picture. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to say I love you, Blueface, no hard feelings. I love you, Carlissa, no hard feelings. I love you, Jaden, no hard feelings. You're not mid. You're doing the best you could do in your circumstances. I pray that God